You said you're a retard?
But I'm not a retard. All right. I think I'm straight.
Bang.
Y'all already know what it is. Talent 7.1, yours truly, DJ Talent.
Oh, my bad. And I'm motherfucking Chyna Butterfly. Sorry, y'all, I wasn't ready.
You already know what it is. We got G in the building.
Hell yeah, from Rep Your Set DVD all over 757. Y'all already know who he is. And he's back. Miss Sierra had to get up out of here. And we are live right now on IG.
Bang, bang.
So, we gonna get this back live. All right. And let's get back into it. So, what did we leave off at?
Movie shit.
Movie shit. If you're just joining us on IG Live, as I can see, this is G with Repke Said. He is the creator, the mind, the actor, the everything of Base, a drug dealer story filmed right here.
Big facts.
And we were getting more so into basically your casting.
Oh, yeah.
We know you cast Miss Sierra, beautiful local model, actress. She's playing your girlfriend Asia in the film.
She's playing G girlfriend, the character.
G girlfriend Asia in
Big
the film. In the film. So, do you like acting? Like, what's up with that, or is it just the reliability?
That's a good question. I actually am camera shy. No bullshit.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
I would never guess.
I'm camera shy. I'm camera shy. I think I'm, radio shy. That's like on the internet, you hardly ever see me go live. Mm-hmm. You hardly ever see me post pictures.
I could see that. I could see that. So, what made you do that? I'm sure some people you're reliable that you could have called on for such a role.
It's like I do, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? I got that attitude where you want to do everything on your own. And that's something that I kind of got to work on.
Like you want to keep working, and you can keep working if it's by yourself.
So when I let go, I got to let go of that because we might do something. We might do something together, business-wise, all of us in this room. And by the time I delegate for you to do something, I might fuck around and do the shit before I get a chance to get back to you.
But do you really think that that's a great thing?
I think it's good and bad. It can be good and bad. Yes. It's actually, the pros is it's going to get done the way I want it done. It's going to get done when I want it done. But the con is...
It's a lot of damn work.
It's a lot of damn work. and when you do so much work, you tend to... if you do 10 things, you tend to do all 10 things at 80%, 90%.
Yeah, see, that's one of my problems. And I've seen that in Sierra as well. She seems like she has so many ambitions, so many things that she could be great at, that she wants to do a little bit of everything. And that's a thing that I struggle with too, that I'll start a project that I know will be successful. I put money into it, time into it, then I have to go do something else. So what keeps you focused on the 10 different things that you do?
My OCD.
Okay.
OCD.
Mm-hmm.
My wife tells me that I might got a disorder because
you work so tediously.
It could be something at the house it could be something as simple as trying to find a remote, and we might even gotta leave and go somewhere. I almost have a hard time leaving without finding a damn remote because I'm so stuck. Once my brain gets stuck on doing something.
And then you've always been like that, or did you train yourself to kind of be like that?
I think it's always been there, and I just didn't recognize it. So I mean, that might really seriously be something to deal with mental health, but at the same time, it's not so bad.
Because you were able to twist it into something
I was
positive
able
and
to work
successful.
and accomplish a goal.
Well, to elaborate on that question she asked you, as being a business owner myself, how do you separate the business life and your personal life, with you doing multiple things, and like for example, I know your phone stay blowing up. The phone stay blowing up.
Got 2 fucking phones in my pocket.
See?
They both ring at the same time.
How do you separate it?
That's a great question. Separating is important. I got 3 children. I got a wife. Got 3 dogs too. They're currently at my mother-in-law's house because I was like, yo, these motherfuckers gotta go for a little bit.
Oh no, pets are a lot. Trust me.
Yeah, but the separate is it's more than important. It's more than important to take time away from work or things you got to do. Even though I work from home, so that makes it even more difficult to separate work from home. If you're working from home, well, what you do is at night you wind down. You say, okay, after this particular time, I'll put the phones to the side. I'm not gonna promote. I'm not gonna do nothing, or designate somebody else to handle that shit at night, so I could go chill. You know what I'm saying? Watch a movie, kick the feet up, relax. You know what I'm saying? But I do end up falling into something else creative.
So I know you said that you stay casting. So for people that's out there that's listening, what you look for? What type of models, what type of actors do you that want to work with you? What do you look for?
That's a good question. I'm looking for someone who has the drive, mainly. If they don't have the talent, the acting talent, that's fine.
Yeah, you can learn that.
You can learn it, especially with the way I direct, because of most of the scenes, the dialogue scenes that we do, we film it one line at a time. Meaning, you learn your line, you just shoot that line, and then...
Yeah, I was witness to that,
Yeah, so...
Yeah, that's dope, though.
Yeah, because when we shoot it one line at a time, you don't have to take all the memorization, you don't have to take the script home and learn it for weeks. You can learn it right on the spot. It's just one line. You just shoot that one line at a time, and then you worry about everything else in the edits. So I'm definitely looking for new actors or somebody that never acted before and just trying to get into something new. I'm cool with that.
So what are you doing next? Like, I know you have another installment of the base series, and I'm sure that's not it.
No, it's not. That's
not when we're talking in G with Rep You said. So what's going to be next?
It's never going to stop. That's a good question. After we finish the base installment, then it's going to be the horror movie.
Wow, that's dope.
We're doing a black.
Well, I'ma definitely be on that one. That's a bucket list.
Yeah, we're doing a black vampire movie.
Dope.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be Vampire in Brooklyn. That's the first thing that popped in everybody's
head. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a classic, but it's horribly classic.
It's gonna be a real horror movie, and it's gonna have a real message to it too, because our vampire is gonna be fly young brothers with jewelry and cars, and of course, it'll give a message to the young ladies out there that gotta be a little more careful with your selection, or the people that you choose to deal with. So. So it'll be, and then the comedy, of course.
Dope. Okay, tell us more. Like we're gonna have you on again to tell us more about that. So as we're winding down with this part of the interview, is there anything else you want to put out to the people? For the rest of the year. Yeah.
Well, basically, stay safe.
Absolutely.
Practice whatever the professionals are saying, practice as far as staying healthy and staying safe and quarantine, and if you get sick, just kind of stay inside till you get better, so we don't pass along sickness to people that are not all the way healthy. That's just putting that out there. And just shout outs. I got a few shout outs.
Absolutely. This is the time to get them out.
Yeah, shout out to Jugarachi. That's my little brother. Shout out to Bernard Biddle, who's also an actor and he's helping me with a lot of the things that I got going on.
Shout out.
Shout out to Mozzie, Young Key. He's also one of the co-stars of the particular film.
Yeah.
Shout out to Diva B. Shout out to Benny. It's like a lot of people. Shout out. So shout out to the whole cast, everybody that's
y'all coming
getting
up.
involved.
Absolutely.
We having a good time. Shout out to my wife. Going. That's Gaines Law Firm.
Gaines Law Firm. Yeah. What city? Virginia. What city she's accredited?
We in Virginia Beach, but
she can practice
anywhere in Virginia.
Anywhere in Virginia. She has a website?
757.
Oh, she gonna get you.
757legalhelp.com. That's it.
Got you. And drop that name and practice down for her.
Yeah, Gaines Law Firm.
Gaines Law Firm. And she's criminal?
Criminal, yeah.
Criminal attorney, black criminal attorney. Let's get it together, because you never know with these successful black men out here. But that's gonna be for my segment later on in the weekend. But that's so dope. I love it. Before you get out of here, where our segment is next. Did you want to ask some questions?
I had a couple questions for you. The first thing I wanted to add, gave a shout out to the wife, So it's with everything that we covered in this this segment, pretty much. What's your goals? What's your with everything with question. Things changing, things changing every single day. What's your goals?
That's nobody ever asked that. For some reason, and you know what? Nobody ever asked me.
Yeah, you said that great question. Great. I just want to put that out.
But I ask people that all the time when I see them doing something like, what's the end game? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get to the bottom line. Like, what the hell is it you trying to do? You know what I'm saying?
What is your
My end game is Hollywood, completely. Not necessarily going to Hollywood, but bringing Hollywood to Virginia, where I'm opening up the market of entertainment, make it successful enough where I can bring the money and bring the actors and the athletes and the things here to Virginia. I'm born in Virginia. I'm from Virginia.
What's going to make that happen is what exactly you're doing, having these local artists in there, because it's going to be more, it's going to be easier for them to film here, to come here if everyone's here, if this is the new wave, just like how they did with Atlanta being the new Black Hollywood type wave.
Exactly.
I think that's a dope, because look at the locations. We have every type of location you can film here. Urban, high-class suburbia, beach. It's a great place to film at, economic-wise, financially.
Yeah,
it really is. It's dope.
A lot of Hollywood movies, a lot of people don't even know, but it's a lot of big blockbuster movies were actually filmed here already.
Yes, absolutely, they were. They were. A lot on the base, a lot all around.
So we're gonna turn it. We're gonna turn it up. We keep working.
A lot of shit is filmed here. What you mean?
Shit, yeah.
Music, fucking a lot of, and I talk about it. I get emotional about it because stuff gets filmed here. People come here. They catch waves and shit from here, and then take it. And then I see it in a video like, "What? My homeboy." I just watched my homeboy come up with that phrase or with that outfit or something. Idea, and
people they study borrowing from Virginia. And a lot of the music industry, they even got this sound from Virginia. Some of the biggest producers in the game came from Virginia. Big athletes come from here. Everything. So
I think it's time. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are, excuse my language, but we're not fucking playing here. Do you hear me? People are investing into themselves. They're invested into Virginia. And it's about fucking time. Like, seriously, I was talking to DJ A about it. We went out And I mean, the conversation was amazing. Shout out. He's in your movie. He's an artist, and we was talking about how much respect that we deserve that we don't get. And I thankfully look at you as a pioneer, as someone who can bring it back. So you're very important to this movement, and keep it going. Don't get Hollywood and go to Hollywood.
I'm not.
Bring it here,
okay? All my businesses are here too.
Bring it here. And everyone else out there listening, bring it here.
Oh, and shout out to Beyond Rich too, because my son will kill me if I don't. He got
shout out
Beyond Rich. He got his own. He's 15 years old. He got his own bank account. He got his own online clothing business, and it's booming too.
Shout it out. What's the
it's
website?
Called Beyond Rich.
Beyond Rich. 14-year-old
Beyond
entrepreneur
Rich
out here.
Instagram.
Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm definitely going to check that out. Male's clothing as well.
Yeah.
It's not many male clothing out here, y'all. So we're definitely going to plug that in. I get questions about male clothing. I want y'all to drop that in my inbox as well, so we can shout y'all out up here.
Yeah.
And then my last question. You know, business owner to business owner. You know, is it like a lot of people, they see what you're doing, but don't understand how you're doing it or how you got to where you are today. People look at the fame and the fortune or what you're doing. They're looking in the window, but they don't know how you build the house. So for people that's trying to own a business today, or people that's trying to follow your footsteps per se, and go into acting or go into modeling,
type of work,
any type of work. You know, as a business owner, what's the recommendations?
Yeah, and you're working for yourself. Not to cut you off, you're working for yourself in the best way. You're doing what you want to do. You're doing. You're able to do that. So,
What do you recommend?
What would you recommend?
I would say find the lane that you want to be in, whether it's real estate, if it is film, TV, acting, if it's whatever it is, modeling, if it's DJing, get with somebody that's already doing it, partner with them, intern with them.
Get a mentor. Absolutely.
Get a mentor.
I'm
your lane.
100% a supportive mentor.
Yeah. So
no matter what age you are.
No.
matter what.
Your mentor, you could get somebody younger than you to mentor you if they
Absolutely.
have seen more success in that lane, because usually nothing new under the sun. So if somebody has done it before, it could be done again.
Absolutely.
And by the time that person is done making the money they're gonna make, and you coming up, you could just step right into those shoes and figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Get a mentor. And not necessarily, I just want to mention that it's very hard to get a mentor, to somebody to sit under and take you under their wing. But get a mentor, even if it's somebody on TV. You don't have to be somebody physically that you talk to. You can still be mentored by them by learning from them, reading about what they've done, and looking at the mistakes they've made and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do film and you local and you want to come holler at me, holler at me. But if you want to do film, you can't get a hold of me, but you really like Quentin Tarantino, go get his books. Go get all his articles. Go watch all his interviews.
Great. That's great advice.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's somebody in the lane that you want to be in, whatever business, just find out what they did and just read about it. Talk to them if you can. If you can't, then just do your research.
Dope. So, I guess that concludes this part of the interview. I have one last question, of course, due to the events that took place last night. Did you watch the Versus Battle?
Oh, the Versus Battle. Of course.
Okay, we got one question.
That's a segment right there. Because I got to add to that.
Jeezy and Gucci, who you think won with this particular versus battle that they put on?
I mean,
they picked those songs.
You know, it's very controversial. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought you said that. That's why I'm like,
it's very controversial. But to choose a person that won,
yes.
They both won for
Nope.
No, they both won for a particular reason. I'm gonna say this: Jeezy won as far as if somebody want to just listen to the shit and say who won. Jeezy won that shit. Jeezy won because. Now, if you don't look at it because, then you don't understand. He won.
Wait, before you do your because, what do you think, Tom?
Well, see,
Who do you think win? Before I say mine.
you know, before she said hers, you know, I go for Jeezy. You know,
You say Jeezy won.
you know, I give the Jeezy, and see with me, it ain't no because.
Okay, wait.
Now I got it because.
Yeah,
Now,
he got
wait,
a because,
wait.
but mine ain't no
We
because.
gonna do it in line. We gonna do the because in line.
All right,
Okay, before you say your because, so I'm not biased. I did choose Jeezy as well.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Honestly, it was close.
Look, it wasn't no blowout on no
It
end.
wasn't no blowout.
The reason is Jeezy. So I'm looking at shit from a business perspective. Jeezy won because he was signed to a major label with a major marketing budget the whole time.
So
That means a lot.
that does not mean much to it. Well, it does.
It does.
It does.
Listen,
in
listen,
the bones
listen,
of
listen,
things.
listen. A major record label, for example, when you hear Sony Records, Sony Paramount, Sony Movies, you're like, oh, they got the same name. No, nigga, it's the same company.
Mm-hmm.
The film industry, the media industry, the radio industry are all connected to the record labels.
Mm-hmm.
So if they sign an artist, it's in their interest to collect their money back by marketing, putting millions of dollars into marketing, right? So Jeezy did not collect as much money on his projects as somebody like Gucci Mane, which he could sell a whole lot less, but he's gonna make 4 times more.
I mean,
off of every project.
Gucci's never put out an album.
Yeah, he worked with he worked
he
with
never
labels
put
and
out
stuff.
an album.
Nah,
he put out mixtapes.
Yeah, he worked with the labels too.
With features.
But
he never put out an album.
I don't think
he put out
a few albums.
What's that? Not mixtapes. Album.
I might be thinking about
that nigga was in prison.
That's another thing why Jeezy won. That nigga was gone for 10 years.
Half the time, Gucci was gone.
See, to cover what he just said, the reason I picked Jeezy, because, I've been in the game for 10 years.
I mean, you a DJ.
But you a strip club ass DJ.
But you gotta,
of course you're gonna pick Jeezy.
But you got to understand, Gucci is played in the strip clubs too. Gucci is played in the clubs too. Don't get me wrong,
But Jeezy,
both of them. Jeezy, for example, you got the freaky. They both got freaky songs. Super Freak, and you got I'm a Freak. Just for example. But Jeezy got certain songs that bring the trap out. Jeezy created the trap. That's my opinion. Jeezy,
what?
This shit is mainstream.
It's mainstream. He did the mainstream.
I mean, but
Gucci was popping first.
We saying Jeezy because we're not in Atlanta. You go to Atlanta, it's all Gucci Mane.
100%.
It's all Gucci Mane. It's all Gucci Mane in Atlanta.
That was my point.
Yeah,
my point is if
Atlanta.
any one of us was from Atlanta,
it would be Gucci Mane.
We would say Gucci because Gucci was the biggest local. Motherfucker.
He ran the town out there.
He ran that shit.
One thing I can't add, Jeezy kept his composure the whole set because Gucci was like, I got a 10K outfit on. And
what
he was like, he was like, I own 10K worth of real estate. So
it was definitely
hopefully.
No, he was like, he was like a nigga. I own real estate. I don't care about clothes.
But Jeezy made it. At the end of it, Jeezy made it come together.
Jeezy kept it high.
I think.
Gucci. Excuse me. Gucci kept it high.
It was kind of.
It was close.
It was close though.
Hey, look, they both on even playing fields. You know what I'm saying? I just think Jeezy.
They both are on.
Jeezy had a slight advantage because he had record labels.
100%. I agree with you. 100%.
He did keep giving shout outs to the owner of Magic City.
Yeah. Bruh, he was sponsored or something.
Jeezy operating in different.
No, but
business.
Jeezy, what I was telling Black.
You want something?
No, I was telling Black was that Jeezy and Gucci, watching the actual interaction with each other, Jeezy and Gucci are on two completely different playing fields mentally.
Yeah.
You can tell that by their significant others. Like, think about how Jeannie would tell Jeezy to go out there, like, yeah, babe, you know, we're in a different place now. We're happy. And Keisha would be like, bitch, rip that nigga head off type time. Because, you know, they had beef from the situation, the incident. I don't want to get into it much because my baby know them. But the incident, I think they definitely played upon that in a Brandy and Monica way.
I think, overall, they gonna make up. They
ended it with.
They extended the olive branch. They apologized.
What was the song? They ended it with the song together. So Icy. Didn't they do that song together?
They did that way when they first started.
But it was they ended it together. It was dope.
Yeah, they went to the club together too.
Afterwards, it was dope.
It made hella money.
It was dope. I don't think I could have did that.
Nah, I don't know if I could. Probably could with the amount of money.
I mean, the verses, after the time, but I don't think all that. Yeah, we cool. Let's go to the club.
That shit was pre-planned already. You know
I'm like, I'm gonna go here and you gonna go here, and we already made.
They already talked to each other before.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
None of that shit was spontaneous.
Serious.
It was all staged.
You think that it was nice though?
It was good. It was good for the culture.
It was.
It's good for the.
It wasn't 20 songs, was it? That was 10 and 10.
I ain't really count. I just know they ain't started on time.
It didn't seem like 20 songs.
I lost count of that shit.
Yeah, I think it was like 10 and 10. It wasn't 20.
We rocked out.
It was short.
We rocked out to that shit.
Yeah, we rocked out. We had that shit on the big screen.
I had it on the big screen.
It was nice. Like, I was twerking all on my. Y'all should see my story. I was definitely wilding out. It was dope. But thank you for coming.
Yeah, G, rep your set, a.k.a. CEO
Yes.
G, a.k.a. Ghost.
Yes, you can find him. I'm going to go ahead and plug you in. YouTube, Rep Your Set 757, as well as Rep Your Set DVD. You can find film, videos, promo, commercials, a little bit of everything. IG at Rep Your Set DVD.
Yeah.
And the IG for Miss Sierra. Hit her up for your music video. She has plenty of more things coming. I want to have her here for my segment. I want her here without you. Without the men's. With just the ladies. And talk to her as single mom. And I think it'll be dope for the girls that like to watch my segment.
Lay too. I'll link you with Lay.
Link me in.
She also part of the casting too. She's
hell yeah, it's dope. And once again, I definitely look up to you as a person in the industry.
Right.
I've been in the industry for a long time, but I've always let other people lead me. So it's just this year that I've taken a hold of my own management, own things that I want to do, and I appreciate all of your support.
All right, we did it. So, shout out to Chyna.
Yeah, Chyna Butterfly. You can catch me in many more videos with Rep Your Set. You can hit me up if you want to link up. Get on my roster. I am also, as y'all know, putting together a modeling, acting, coaching, all of that agency for 757 Girls. Sweet. And it's going to be dope. We're going to be doing a little bit of everything. Everything. Yeah, everything down from modeling, music, even as local as putting them into bartending positions to get them, more exposure, to get them different things. I mean, a little bit of everything. So if you're a female here that's determined to use your look, find your brand, you know where to hit me at.
Shit, y'all already know what it is. She said I couldn't say it no better myself. Y'all already know G in the building. Talent 7.1.
Chyna Butterfly.
And I'm yours.
Motherfucking.
And I'm yours truly, DJ Talent, baby. We out.
Peace.
Rep your set, baby.
Dope.